So I've been invited down to a property, a council home here in Lambeth. It's a Lambeth council property and it's temporary accommodation. Mum reached out to me, and not only just mum, but her son's school reached out to me because of how poor the conditions are that they are living in at the moment. The son for the last year has had to defecate in bags, and also wee in bottles like this, which then gets thrown out because they've had no functioning toilet. Their hot water and running water doesn't work in the house, and I'll show you. This is the temporary accommodation. So they've got 2 fridges, they've got a sink over here, a bed over here, which mum and her 11-year-old son has had to share, and also the one sink that does work. As you can see, no water comes out of it, and this has been like this for 2 years. They've been here for 2 years. Mum has complained, she hasn't received any help. She's been struggling, I've seen messages. She's complained to the school, who's had to reach out to me. For the last few years, they've been having to eat out, eat takeaways, buy things outside whenever they are hungry. In terms of water, you can see these like mini buckets where mum's having to fetch water to use because there is no running water here for them to drink, or buy bottled water. In terms of a shower and bathing, her son goes to school without showering, without bathing. He's got a rag there, which he uses sometimes. You can see it on the radiator. But this is conditions that he and his mum shouldn't have to be living in. In terms of where her son does his homework, this is it. So when he comes back from school, this is where he studies, on a table in the corner of the room, right next to suitcases filled with their belongings, and have been filled with their belongings for the last 2 years because they don't have space. He's struggling in school. He's spoken to teachers. He's broken down to members of staff because of how much this has affected him mentally, and that is why they've had to reach out. How can we expect him to succeed in his education, to do well, when he has to come back here, sit here to do his homework, study, keep up with school? Yet these are the conditions. So this is the shared toilet that the young boy and his mum are having to use. This has been like this for 2 years and it doesn't work. Again, complaints have been made. Clearly, as I'm here today, you can see it has not been fixed, and therefore they're having to defecate in bags and throw it out.